Okay, I believe we're here at Edinburgh High School for some boys varsity basketball action. North Decatur travels to Edinburgh for some action here on this Friday night, Gary.
Yeah, Edinburgh comes into the game tonight, Jeff, at 3-1. They have wins over Southwestern by 22, Oldenburg Academy by 9, which is who the Chargers play tomorrow night, and Waldron by 5 last weekend, I believe. They lost their opener at Indian Creek by 27. Just real quick while I'm thinking about it, remind people our JVs starting off the season 3-0 now. They won 45-20 tonight in the first game here. Edinburgh has a new coach, Devin Burton. I know that's an unusual name. This is his first year as a varsity coach, and they are currently averaging 52.8 points a game and giving up 50.5. So pretty close there, and they've had one blowout or a couple blowouts where they've won and lost, but three players that I think we probably have to keep an eye on tonight. Number 22, who started for him last year, Connor Ramey, 5'9" junior. He's averaging 11 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 6.5 assists. Number 34, 6'1" junior, Rylan Laundrie. Is that?
Laundrie.
There you go. He is their leading scorer at 14 points per game. And then the third big number for them, number 21, 6-foot senior. Don't have his first name in front of me. Austin Brockman. Austin's averaging about 11. And my conversation with Coach Metz, he said their strengths, they're a pretty good perimeter shooting team, and they're a little smaller, so they're going to pressure us defensively pretty good. So weakness might be a little depth. They, so that may match up pretty good with our Chargers. But that's what the Edinburgh Lancers kind of look like coming into this game.
Well, it sounds to me like we're going to have to take care of the ball tonight if we're going to put a lot of ball pressure on us. And I'm almost certain they're going to want to get the ball out of Mucker Hyde's hands.
No question. Yep.
So everybody else, have to really be conscious and take really good care of the ball. And I think another big thing for us is we got to stay out of foul trouble.
Yes.
We seen that last weekend a couple times. Just play hard, but keep your hands to yourself, so to speak.
That goes to that depth thing again, just like Edinburgh's having a little issue with maybe. Coach Metz in his dissertation to me, basically I kind of deciphered the fact that much like both games last weekend, we got to control the boards at both ends. I think we have maybe a little size advantage overall. Second thing is handle their defensive pressure, which means limit our turnovers and take good shots. And then the third thing, don't allow them to stand and get their feet set for spot-up jumpers. So if we can do those three things, gives us a pretty good opportunity to win, I think, tonight. Looks like they've held the clock here at 3 minutes. Got Edinburgh cheerleaders out doing a little dance performance here.
Well, rebound, one of the keys for us tonight, and I mentioned it last week, I don't know on the air, but I don't think we've done a real good job so far this year of blocking our guys out.
Yep.
The shot goes up. I think the inside guys do okay, but the outside guys just kind of let them go. We've seen a couple times where they'd run in, the shooter, the outside guys run and get the rebound. You got to be disciplined all the way around the court. Everybody's got to turn and find a man and keep him out of there.
And I think that's even more important tonight because it sounds like Edinburgh's a team that shoots a lot of perimeter shots, so you're going to have deep rebounds. So everybody, not just the guys down along the block, got to get a body on somebody and block people out. So that's going to be critical, just like it will be almost every game for us this year.
Right.
So.
Well, we're getting a little dance from their cheerleaders, and haven't watched it real close, but I think they're doing a real good job.
Yep, they are. Tell you what, let's do, Jeff. Let's take a couple commercial breaks before the teams get back out here, and we get the national anthem and our lineups, and we'll go from there. This is Charger Basketball on WTRE.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The boys at Acres are making deals on a big selection of in-stock new 2023 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2023 Dodge Challengers, 2023 Ram half-ton and heavy-duty trucks. Or how about a Jeep? They've got new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, Compasses, and Wagoneers. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great Black Friday deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss. but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable. To record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Gauck with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
We are back here at Edinburgh High School, a couple minutes away from our national anthem and our lineups and tip-off. I know Edinburgh having a new coach this year. I don't know for sure if he was in the system last year and they just moved him up. For some reason, I want to say yes, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So that'll be something that I know back when I coached and you were playing for the first time against a new coach at a school. You really weren't sure what to expect. I know Coach Metz and Muckerhide, they've all watched film on him, so they have a pretty good idea X and O wise, but still you're a little unsure as to the tempo of the game and things like that.
Yeah, and that's I watch North Decatur High School basketball in southeastern Indiana. College coaches, they know everything about everybody. And so at high school it's a little different level, but it'll be fun. I think we ought to have a good game here tonight. I'd like to see our Chargers play a good, clean, hard-nosed ball game. First two games we played, we got a tech in each game, Gary. I hope we get that cleaned up some.
Yes, I agree. That's just not a good way to start the year, and I know Coach Metz not happy about those kinds of things either, but I think it will be. And this is a gym that's a little different than most gyms we play in. I love these kind of gyms because there's not a bad seat any place, and looks like we got a nice crowd tonight. So should be a good Indiana High School basketball game.
Yeah, I love the bowl atmosphere.
Yes.
Keeps the crowd away from the floor, which I like that a lot, and just being in the bowl and a lot of fun.
Yep, a lot of space around it down there, so we'll kind of see how this goes here.
I'll just mention here we've got a special guest at halftime tonight that Gary informed me about earlier, and we'll leave out a surprise so everybody stays tuned at halftime. So get some thoughts from a little different generation.
Yeah, there you go. That and the guest is also serving as our camera person.
Yeah.
So if there's any issues out there, ladies and gentlemen, with the camera, then you'll know who to blame.
Well, I don't know. Are we going to start with the national anthem or the lineup?
Looks like my guess is we'll start with the national anthem, but I've been wrong many times before, Jeff.
I find that hard to believe, Gary.
Yep. I just kind of know the protocol of most schools, and that's usually happens before the introduction of the lineup. So
that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the national anthem, so we'll take a couple more commercials, Gary, and we'll be back.
All right, this is Charger Basketball on WTRE.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
We are back here at Edinburgh High School. Just concluded the national anthem. Very well done, I might add.
Yes.
And getting ready for our lineups, Jeff. So I'll let you take the ball at this time.
Well, North Decatur's going to stick with the same starting five we had the first two games of the year. Number 5, Caden Muckerhide, 5'11 senior. Number 15, Mason Morris, a 6'3 junior. Number 23, Chase Youngman, a 6'1 sophomore. Number 35, Cooper Palmer, a 6'1 junior. And number 45, Brady Maurer, a 6'5 sophomore. Your starting Chargers tonight.
Well, like you said, Jeff, it's going to be important that we stay out of foul trouble. With their quickness, sometimes that can give you a little more problem. You can't be reaching. You got to move your feet and just make sure you're ready to get in a stance and guard people.
Play defense with your feet, not your hands.
Exactly.
You know. All right, we'll go with the Edinburgh Lancers now. They're going to start number 12, Eli Smith, a 6-foot junior. Number 21, Austin Brockman, a 6-foot senior. Number 22, Connor Ramey, a 5'9 junior. And number 34, Rylan Laundere, a 6'1 junior. Just one senior on their roster, Gary.
Yeah, kind of like the Chargers.
Yeah.
So looks like they're going to have a bunch of kids back. I remember back, Jeff, when I was coaching 7th grade several years ago that this junior class was a pretty good class for them at that time. That's the last year that I coached 7th grade basketball.
Okay.
They had a pretty good group that year. Well, we're just about a minute and a half away from our opening tip. Officials bringing their jackets over to the scorer's bench. Good-looking young group of officials.
Yeah.
The one official ready to toss the ball. The other two officials I've seen before, I don't know the names, but Sean Harmon is the one tossing the ball. He's a very good official. He's had state finals, and so.
Ought to be well, hopefully the refs are at the top of their game tonight.
Yep.
Got the Chargers in their road reds, Edinburgh in their white, trimmed in black. Ball goes in the air, and Edinburgh's going to control this tip. Berkman controls it, gives it up to Ramey, and he's going to start their offense. North Decatur man-to-man defense. They work the ball the right-hand side. Looking inside, out the arc, now up on top. Muckerhide's guarding this young man. He puts it on the floor, does a backdoor cut to Ramey. He stops, and we're going to pick up a foul early.
Looks like that's going to be on Mason Morris. Ramey did a nice job there, giving a little shot fake. It just ran that little backdoor play, that back cut, and Mason got stuck behind it, and then Ramey got him off his feet and drew the foul, but it'll be out of bounds.
Well, we cannot have Mason Morris in foul trouble.
That's for sure.
So Ramey going to look to inbound. He's still got it on their baseline, gets it to the corner. Now they give it right back to him. Morris is on him. He gets a three-pointer up from the corner. It's no good. Rebounds chased down by Youngman. So Chargers going to start their night on the offense here. The ball's in Muckerhide's hand. It's like the Lancers in the man-to-man defense. Muckerhide works it to the right-hand side of the floor, takes it to the free throw line, finds Youngman left corner. He drives baseline. Ball gets knocked out of his hands. Edinburgh comes away with it.
So kind of slow start here for the Chargers.
Offense is going to run through Amy. They get it up on top. Ramey has it on high left. Berkman now has it, works around the arc, gives it to number 21, Brockman. Brockman tries right baseline. Muckerhide stops that drive. Big 44 fires a long two and hits it. Berkman.
First points of our first quarter, H&R block first quarter. 2-zip Lancers.
Chargers with the ball on the offensive end of the court. Morris gives it up on top to Youngman. Man-to-man defense. Now Parmer has it. Working around the arc to the right-hand side. Muckerhide right in front of the Lancers bench. Takes it to the middle of the floor. His drive gets shut down. Around the arc we go. That's Parmer in the corner. Tries to go over top to Maurer. Gets to him right in front of the rim. One dribble away from the rim. Puts it up short. Wish Brady wouldn't have taken a dribble there. Just turned and went straight up with it.
Little jump hook there.
Ramey, Berkman just inside the arc on the baseline. He misses this time. Parmer's there for the rebound. I think Coach Metz is trying to tell our Chargers to hurry up, maybe get some transition baskets.
Yeah, I think try to get down the floor before they have a chance to set their defense.
Youngman's got his feet set. He passes up to three, gives it to Muckerhide on the left wing.
Good quickness here by the Lancers.
Yeah. Muckerhide puts it on the floor, gets it in lane, loses control, gets it back. Up on top to Youngman. He's going to fire a three off the front iron, no good. Chargers still scoreless. Lancers quickly down the floor. 21 has it. He puts it on the floor, puts up a long shot.
Good block out there by Parmer.
Into Muckerhide's hand in the front court. We're scoreless here, our Chargers are, with 5:39 to play in the first quarter. Youngman puts it on the floor, gets it to the elbow, kicks it outside. Muckerhide works around the corner. Morris has it in the right corner, up on top. Around the arc we go. Parmer, Muckerhide, left wing. Staring at the defense, gets the ball screen. They force him out really far. I like the way they play defense. Youngman's going to try a right wing three. He comes up short again. Lancers with the rebound. Give it to Ramey. We don't stop him. He gets the left side of the rim, up and in.
Nice drive by Ramey there. Just kind of changed his shot right at the bucket. 4-zip Lancers.
Muckerhide with the ball in his hands. Gets it inside the lane. Forces up a tough 6-footer. It's missed. We get our hands on it. They got a foul called. Looks like we're going to stay here. It looks like it's going to be on Lancer.
Yeah, I think somebody pushed Mason Morris there on the rebound. So Chargers have the ball out of bounds under their own basket. 4:58 to go here in the H&R Block opening quarter.
Eli Smith picks that up for the Lancers. They're first. Each team has one team foul. Muckerhide triggered in under our basket. Parmer in the corner. Just inside the arc. Dribbles to the lane. Has it stopped. Kicks to Muckerhide on the wing. Still has it there. Owen Eldridge just checked into the ball game. Morris finds Cooper. Cooper puts it on the floor. Back to Morris. Morris never looked at the rim. Now Muckerhide has it outside the arc. Look up on top to Morris. Fans are liking the Lancers defense here. Chargers still working on the offensive end. Farmer in the corner, puts it on the floor, gets right in front of the rim, challenges the Lancer up and in.
Nice drive there by Cooper. He had nice balance and got the shot to go in. Now you go to the line for that free throw. That Big Sky Restaurant free throw. They're our sponsor this year.
Laundere picks up that foul, his first, team second.
Looks like Jackson Hartwell, 6'1" junior, is going to check in for the Lancers.
Laundere, young man that just picked up the foul, checks out. The chance to cut this 2-point lead to 1. Coop can hit this free throw. Gets the ball from the referee. Puts the ball in the air now. Long, no good. Morris is there for the rebound.
By Mason Morris there.
We work it around, give it to Muckerhide. He's going to try a three. He's off, misses everything. We save it back in, but right to the Lancers. Ramey to Brockman. Back to Ramey on the right-hand side. He gets inside the arc. Challenges by Parmer, and Parmer's going to pick up the foul. That's going to be a 2-shot foul.
Yeah, Ramey does a nice job. He's pretty shifty.
Actually, they called that on Muckerhide.
The Caden's first foul, team second.
So Ramey goes to the line for 2 free throws. His first one's up, and it's good. Laundere treks back in. Ramey's second free throw attempt. It's long, no good. Morris there with the rebound. Gives it up to Muckerhide. Trots it down the right-hand side. Gets ball screen. Around the arc he goes. Still outside the arc. Parmer has it. He puts it on the floor, gets in the lane, kicks back out to Muckerhide. Prepares to set a screen. Muckerhide comes off it. A lot of standing on our offensive end, Gary.
Yeah, we got to get some move. We're trying to create everything off the dribble. And Edinburgh's doing a nice job of pinching gaps.
We tried to hit Maurer cutting down the lane, just out of his reach, so another turnover by our Chargers. Edinburgh with the ball, 5-point lead here in the H&R Block first quarter. Ramey gives it up to Laundere. Morris is on him tight, back to Ramey. Farmer's on him. Step back, take that three. Nothing but net. Well, we need to wake up here, Gary.
Yeah.
Chargers down 6. Muckerhide with the ball. Gets to Maurer outside the arc. He fires a three. It's short, no good. Ball gets tipped out by Morris, and he's over the back.
Second foul.
So that's not good.
No.
Youngman checks in for him. Oh, and Eldridge checked in at that last break for Youngman, so Youngman's right back in.
(8-2), 3:14 to go here in the H&R Block opening quarter. Lancers on top.
They've been very active with their feet, really quick on the defensive end of the floor, and we haven't seen a defense like that yet this year.
No, but again, we're just trying to create everything off the dribble.
Number 3 for Edinburgh.
Without screening. Chase Youngman with the rebound there.
We get it to Eldridge on the left-hand side. He gets inside the lane, running 12-footer off the glass, no good. Gets tipped up by Edinburgh, and they come away with it. Just can't buy a bucket right now. Ramey with the ball on the left-hand side. Working on Eldridge. Now Palmer picks him up. Now they're working it around the arc. Laundere has it. One dribble. Looking for a teammate in the corner. I think that's Brockman with it now. It is. Muckerhide's on him. He takes it to the baseline, kick it up on top to Hartwell. And we were able to knock the ball away from him. He gets it back, and we pick up a foul.
Yep, I think somebody reached in. I don't know if it was Brady. Or was it Cooper? Yep.
Cooper.
Looks like Marshall Snell checking in for the Chargers.
It's 4 team fouls on us in this quarter. So next team foul, they're going to line for 2. Ramey going to trigger it in for the Lancers under their basket. Chargers set their man-to-man defense. In the corner to Ramey. He's going to fire that three. Comes up short. We let him get his own rebound. He puts it back in.
Good follow by Ramey there. It's a good heads-up play by a veteran player.
Exactly what I talked about. We didn't block out the perimeter, Gary.
Yep.
10-2, Chargers down here. 2 minutes to play in the H&R Block first quarter. Eldridge has it right in front of the rim, lays it up, rolls around the rim, and comes out. Brockman gets the ball, gives it to Ramey. Ramey on the run, kicks to the corner. He gets to Brockman in the corner, and he hits with another three.
Looks like Coach Met's going to call timeout here. Looks like it's a full timeout, so we'll take commercial break. 13-2, Lancers off to a quick start here. This is North Decatur basketball on WTRE.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
We're back at Edinburgh High School here. Jeff, little shot chart I'm keeping. We are started the game 1 for 9.
And Eldridge had a really good look at it last time down there, and he just couldn't get it to go in.
Yep. And Edinburgh, on the other hand, I'm not keeping stuff for them, but they've probably only missed 2 or 3 shots.
Run a clear out for Muckerhide on the left-hand side. He gets it up and in, and he got fouled. Fouls on 34, Laundere. That's his second. So Muckerhide going to the Big Sky free throw line.
Interesting observation here, Jeff. You know, you want your best rebounders usually around the...
Muckerhide's missed, gets it back, and he gets fouled as he went up for the shot again, so he'll be going to the line for 2 more.
Yeah, Ramey went up, tried to block the shot, and might have got a lot of ball there, but most officials are going to call that foul. But what I was getting ready to say, good observation here. Ramey's 5'9", and he's on the inside rebound, but he's averaging 10 rebounds a game right now.
I did see that, yeah. I thought he'd be a lot bigger kid, as height-wise. Muckerhide struggling from the line. He misses that one.
Yeah, Caden normally a pretty solid free throw shooter. He's 0 for 2 now.
He's a good athlete, hard-nosed kid that wants the basketball, I guess, that Ramey.
Yep.
Second Big Sky free throw for Muckerhide. Finally finds net.
13-5 Lancers here. Minute 36 to go here in the H&R Block opening quarter.
Eldridge picks up Ramey now. Ramey has the ball right in front of Coach Metz. Booker Heights checking him. They get it out to Brockman. Brockman tries the right-hand side, forces one up. It's missed. Ball's on the floor. Chase Youngman comes away with it. He's on the run, gives it to Eldridge, left side of the rim, up and in.
Good transition there.
13-7 now. Boy, Palmer just about got his hands on that inbounds pass. Couldn't quite do it. Ramey gets the ball in the front court with a minute to play here in the H&R Block first quarter. Brockman has it, gets a couple ball screens. We finally cover him up. Ramey has it on the right-hand side. Booker Heights got him. They get a ball screen, pick and roll. Hartwell gets it up and in.
Nice execution there on that little ball screen and roll to the basket there by Hartwell.
15-7. Chargers down 8. Under a minute to play here. Booker Hyde picks up his dribble, finds Eldridge on the right-hand side. Now Schnell has it. Youngman inside the lane. They try to, they do. They get it tipped away from behind. Right into Ramey's hand. He gets left side of the rim. Eldridge blocks it. And it's going to be...
Nice defensive play there by Owen Eldridge to make that block.
So I thought they was going to call a foul, but apparently the ball landed out of bounds. It's out of bounds to the Lancers. 33 seconds to play here in the quarter. Ramey to trigger it in. Looking up on top. Number 4 is checked in. Give it back to Ramey in the corner. Palmer's on him. Takes a look. He's going to dribble out top.
Yeah, looks like they're going to probably hold for one here.
Now he dribbles around the arc, gives it to Laundere. He's clear out by the timeline. Youngman's on him pretty tight. And they get it to Toten. The ball gets kicked away. Booker Heights there to pick it up. At the rim, up and in. We're down to 7 seconds to play here in the quarter. Chargers down 6. Ramey has it. Gets a big ball screen. Snell's on him. He didn't get that off in time.
Nope.
So that's your first quarter score. North Decatur's down 9-15 to the Lancers.
It's like we'll have to adjust some things at the quarter here, Jeff, and we'll take a couple commercial breaks and be right back with Charger basketball on WTRE.
JC Bank supports local high school sports teams, helping young athletes thrive for stronger communities. For over a century, JC Bank has offered banking, investments, and trust services to South Central Indiana. And there's exciting news for Decatur County. JC Bank is opening soon in Greensburg at 1035 North Lincoln Street. Whether you need a high-interest savings account or a mortgage, JC Bank is here for you. Learn more at jcbank.com. JC Bank, the bank for your street, not Wall Street. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, we're back at Edinburgh High School here. Just we did make a few plays at the end of the quarter there, Jeff, and kind of stem the tide a little bit, as they say. But we've offensively we've got to get some screening going on. We're trying to create everything off one-on-one dribble penetration, and Edinburgh's doing such a good job. Number one, they have good quickness, and they're able to contain us. And number two, they're doing a really good job of pinching gaps.
Well, their man defense looks a lot like Purdue's man defense. That big will come out and hedge really hard when that guard comes off that screen, and yet they're quick enough they're able to get back into position. They're not switching, but they can get back to the man they want to guard. Muckerhide fires a 3 from the right wing. He's off, no good. Long rebound. Bauer tries to save it. It's out of bounds, Chargers.
Well, the other part of the puzzle, too, is we've got to be able to make some perimeter shots. That's one of the things we talked about in the keys to the game.
Backdoor cut. Laundere. Eldridge is there to block that. Goes out of bounds.
Another nice defensive play by Owen Eldridge there. Got a hand on that. We got beat on a back cut. And nice execution there by the Lancers.
Really nice. Good job by Owen Eldridge to get back in there and get that shot blocked. Booker has it. Gives it to Logan Odell. I thought he played really well the last game out for us. Inside to Maurer. Maurer gets the ball stripped out of his hands on the shot, but he got fouled.
Like Brady will go to the line to shoot a pair of these Big Sky Restaurant free throws here. See if we can convert a couple.
First foul of the quarter for the Lancers. Brady's at the line. I don't know if he's second time he shot the ball tonight. Hits it. Brady's second free throw attempt. He puts the ball in the air. It's short, no good. Ramey's there for another rebound. Maybe that's how he gets all his rebounds.
Yeah, that could be.
It's not fair to say. He's a pretty good kid.
If we make a free throw, he doesn't get those.
That's right. Toten, Ramey inside the lane, a 14-footer off glass, no good.
Good rebound by Owen Eldridge there.
Yeah. Muckerhide's going to bring it up the left-hand side. Gets the ball screen from Maurer. Now Youngman has it. Fakes it in the corner to Odell. He's going to bring it up on top of Maurer. Maurer to Muckerhide. Left-hand side, up on top to Odell. Now left-hand side to Youngman, up on top to Muckerhide. They got us pushed way out. Youngman's going to fire a three from the left wing. He's short, no good. Ramey's there for another rebound. Long throw down the court. Muckerhide's able to get his hand on it, but the Lancers come away with the loose ball. Brockman to their big guy. I think that's Berkman up on top. Ramey. I thought he was going to shoot that long three. Doesn't. Yep. Moves it to the left-hand side. I think that's Toten. Toten with the basketball, guarded by Eldridge. Now we switch that. They move the ball around the arc. Up on top, number 12. Don't have his name yet. Get it to Brockman. Brockman, 16-footer. He misses everything. And they're going to save it all the way in, and we don't touch it. Ramey, long three, no good. Finally, we get a rebound, and we have a foul. Must be on that Lancer, number 12, I guess.
Yeah. That would be Smith.
Yep, Eli Smith, his second foul, second team foul this quarter. I tell you, Edinburgh coach, he runs a lot of kids in and out of the game.
Yeah, they've played 7 or 8 kids already.
Chargers with the basketball, 5-point deficit. We get it to Youngman on the right-hand side. Takes a couple looks at it. Puts the ball on the floor, struggles a little bit, gets it to Eldridge. Now Muckerhide has it on the left side. Down low to Maurer. Maurer kicks it out on top to Odell. Eldridge, Youngman, right corner. Finds Muckerhide at the elbow. He puts it on the floor, gets the rim, loses it out of his hands, turnover.
Yeah, good job by Edinburgh again, pinching that gap and slapping the ball out of Caden's hands. Let's see, a 4th turnover for the Chargers.
Ramey's going to walk the ball into Edinburgh's front court. Finally crosses the timeline with it. Setting their offense. Chargers stay in that man-to-man.
Not so sure they're not in a little zone here. A little 3-2 zone.
Yep. Yeah, I think you're right, Gary.
Just show them a little something different. Maybe it'll get them out of rhythm a little bit.
They give it to a young man on the baseline. He dribbled. Oh, I thought it went off his foot. Apparently it went off a Chargers foot, so it's going to be Lancer's ball out of bounds. Ramey going to trigger it in. Go over to top, number 10, Hartwell. Round the arc to go. Now Brockman has it. He fires a long three. It's iron, no good. Odell with the rebound. Kicks it up to Muckerhide. Across the timeline. Odell has it up on top. Youngman, left-hand side. Back to Muckerhide. Lancer still in a man-to-man defense. Eldridge has it. Now to Odell. Muckerhide, right-hand side. Looking inside, nothing there. Takes it to the top. Gets to Eldridge. Eldridge puts it on the floor. Kicks to Maurer on the block. One dribble up, banks it in.
Nice find there by Owen Eldridge and kicked it back to Brady. A nice little kiss off the backboard there.
Now just a 3-point deficit for our Chargers.
Yeah, defensively we've been able to correct some things a little bit and stop them from.
Londeray puts a knuckleball up from 3, misses everything. We get it to Muckerhide. Get it to Youngman, left-hand side, gets his man in the air, left side of the rim, up and in.
Good fake there by Chase Youngman and good drive to the basket. We got a 15-14 game here with 4:21 to go in the, I should say the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. So we'll just keep it right here. Looks like it's a 30-second timeout, but we've done some things a little better on both ends, Jeff. We've been able to get some penetration, get to the basket offensively, and I think defensively we've you know how they talk about water finds its level, and maybe that's happened a little bit with Edinburgh. They hit some shots early there, but we've got to continue to keep them on the perimeter.
I agree. Keep the ball out of that Ramey hand. Everything's going to run through him. And I know the young man, I think it was Brockman just shot that last one, or Londeray. I don't know which one. It was wasn't a very pretty shot. From his scoring average, I'd say that's not normal for him.
Right. 15-14 Chargers, 4:17 to go here in the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter.
Ramey walks it into the front court now. Eldridge is on him. Not looking to go anywhere with it. Hands it to a teammate, Brockman. Muckerhide picks him up. Now Ramey puts it on the floor, gets around Eldridge. Runs into another Charger, but he lays it up and in.
Ramey just gives us a little head fake, and we kind of lift up a little bit, and he doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket.
Chargers on the offensive end now. Looks like Lancers go to a zone deep. Nope, they're in a man. Youngman's going to try a three-pointer, and he hits one. Finally, Chargers get a three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, we need that.
And that ties the ball game with 3:40 to play here in the second quarter. It looked like in the first quarter we were going to get blown out of this place. Chargers done a good job fighting back. They get it.
Good help there by Logan Odell, but Lancers were able to recover.
Lancers get the ball in the lane, kick to the corner. I think that's Brockman. He puts up a three. It's missed. Fight for the
good
rebound.
Block out there by Cooper Palmer, and Eldridge comes up with the rebound.
So Chargers with the ball in the front court. Chance to take the lead. We find, oh, man, had Odell cut and he couldn't handle it. He got fortunate, went out off the Lancers.
Yeah, I think Brockman there kind of deflected a little bit, made it a little more of a challenge for Logan to come up with it.
Okay, so I believe this is the first time tonight we're taking the ball out underneath our basket. Muckerhide going to trigger it in. Find Odell in the corner. Youngman up on top, gets a ball screen, fires a long three, hits another one.
Couple three-point baskets in a row there, which I might mention, Jeff, we still don't have a sponsor for our three-point shot, so if there's some business out there that wants to pick up that three-point shot, we'd be glad to talk to them.
Lancers with the ball in the front court. Ramey has it. Gets to the elbow. He's going to fire it from the right hand side. Hit
good
it.
Pull-up shot there by Connor Ramey.
Put the ball in Youngman's hand again. Thought he might try another one, but he doesn't. Gets it around to Odell. On top to Youngman. Odell got a haircut. He's hard for me to recognize, Gary. Bookerite has the ball. Ramey's on him hard. Now we get it to Palmer in the corner. Odell up on top. Youngman, left wing. Try that three. You hit two of them from there. Cooper has it. Gets it to the elbow. Muckerhide just inside the arc. Nice looking shot.
Part of that play, Caden hit a nice pull-up jumper there, but Cooper Palmer did a nice job of rolling in that screen and freeing Caden up for that.
22-19, Chargers with a three-point lead. Lancers with the basketball. Ramey has it in his hands right in front of our coaches. Gets to their big man, back to Ramey. He's going to try a long three. And no sooner than he let it go, he chases after the rebound, gets it right back.
Now we see why he's averaging 10 rebounds a game.
Gives it to number 10 there, Hartwell, and he's going to pick up that basket. Second chance basket again. Chargers 1 point lead and the basketball. Eldridge, Youngman, right corner with it. Now Odell up on top. Now Muckerhide. Around the arc we go. Eldridge in the left corner, gets a ball screen. Puts it on the floor, gets in lane, kicks out to Odell. Left-handed three, goes up, hits it.
Nice look, Bo and Eldridge there to drive and kick it out.
Okay, we must have touched the ball when it went through the net.
Yeah, I think Cooper went through the net, and he just kind of batted it away, and you can't do that. That's just a delay a game. Not that Edinburgh was ready to take it out or anything, but
three-pointer by Logan Odell gives us a 4-point lead with 1:17 here in the H&R Block second quarter. Brockman has it high on the right wing. He's checked by Youngman. Now over here to Toten, I believe it is. He takes the ball up on top. Takes a pass inside, gives it to Ramey. Their offense is really slowed down here in this second quarter.
Yeah, and like I said, that little zone we're playing right now.
They get it to Berkman in the lane. He turns around, banks it in. Quickly up ahead to Odell, right-hand side, puts it up. Can't get it to fall, but he got fouled.
Nice pass ahead there by Caden Muckerhide. Advance the ball and get Logan to go to the basket. So
Londeray picks up his third team foul this quarter.
So Logan will go to the line to see if we can knock in a couple of those Big Sky Restaurant free throws.
Lefty puts his shot up, and it's good. So one more for Logan here. Gets the ball from the referee, puts that left toe on the line. Bends the knees, rolls the ball. Ball's in the air, and he hits them both.
27-23 Chargers, 45 seconds to go here in the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter.
Lancers walk the ball up into the front court. Chargers set their defense. It's that 3-2 zone you talked about earlier, Gary. They get it to that big guy in the middle, Berkman.
Nice
he hit
little
another
touch there,
turnaround.
rolled right over the front of the rim, which I can tell by Coach Metz nodding his head a little bit. He was a little surprised by that.
Well, I think he said it after the game. Sometimes you run out of kids to guard their shooters, so you're going to let somebody go. And
yep.
If that kid's going to beat you tonight, well, we can change something. We got plenty of time.
Chargers holding it for the last shot.
2-point lead. Muckerhide with the ball in his hands. We're down to 6 seconds to play here. Gets a ball screen from Parmer. Got a matchup we like. Parmer with the ball up on top. Gets it to the free throw line. 15-footer at the buzzer is good.
Nice little floater there. Caden did a nice job of kicking it back since they double-teamed him. And Cooper Parmer hit a nice little running jump shot there in the lane. So that brings us to the half here, 29-25, a little better second quarter there, Jeff. And we'll take some commercial breaks and be back with more Charger basketball and our special halftime guest here on WTRE.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The boys at Acres are making deals on a big selection of in-stock new 2023 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2023 Dodge Challengers, 2023 Ram half-ton and heavy-duty trucks. Or how about a Jeep? They've got new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, Compasses, and Wagoneers. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great Black Friday deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
We are back here at Edinburgh High School. Halftime score here, 29-25 Chargers. And happy to bring you our halftime show here, sponsored by Stone's Farm Service on East Main Street in Greensburg, Indiana. Well, Jeff, we might want to go through the scoring real quick here and bring everybody up to date on that first of all.
Okay, I'm going to start with the Lancers here. Ramey's leading them in scoring in the first half. He's got 12 points, followed by Berkman, their big kid in the middle that hit those two there at the end of the half. gave him 6 points. Jackson Hartwell come off the bench, give him 4 points, and Austin Brockman has 3 points for them. Just 1 of 2 from the foul line in the first half. They hit 2 3-pointers on us. Really slowed them down. They scored just 10 points in the second quarter, and we scored 20, Gary.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the difference the way this game started. Our Chargers got a lot of guys in the scoring book here. Chase Youngman's leading us with 8 right now. Caden Muckerhide has 7. Then we'll go with Logan Odell, comes in, gives us 5 points, hits a 3 and 2 free throws there late in the second quarter, much like he did against South Ripley. And then Cooper Palmer has 4 points, Brady Maurer 3, and Owen Eldridge has 2 points to round out our 29 points for the half. 4 of 7 from the free throw line and 3 of 3. We've hit 3 threes.
Well, unofficially, a little shot chart I keep. We were 3 for 9 from the three-point line, which you can live with. You know, if you can shoot 33 to 40% from the line or from the three-point line, that's not bad. And then we ended up after a slow start, but most of those were from the three-point line. We ended up 10 for 20 from the field overall during that in that first half there. So good to see Cooper Palmer get that bucket right at the end of the half there and give us a little shot in the arm going in at halftime, a little momentum. So we'll see how things go.
I'd like to see him look to shoot the ball more.
Yes, yeah, especially in that area right there, in
yes.
that mid-range area, get to the basket, get to the free throw line, those kinds of things. Well, the suspense is over. We're ready to bring you our special halftime guest, a member of last year's Charger basketball team, sectional champions, conference champions, Blake Spears. Blake, why don't you tell people what you're up to, first of all, what's going on, and I know you're home for Christmas break at this point, which is way too long to be home for Christmas break because your mom and dad will be ready to send you back to school in a hurry.
Yeah, I'm a freshman at Purdue.
Boiler up?
Yeah, boiler up for sure. Big game tomorrow.
Yeah.
Big game.
I'm studying sales, and that's about it.
What school is that in?
Health and Human Sciences.
Okay.
Yep.
So pretty easy first semester?
Pretty laid back. It's not going to be like that the rest of the semesters, unfortunately.
Well, you know, don't be afraid to squeeze all 4 years into 5.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm sure his dad and mom would love that.
For sure.
Well, just as an ex-Charger and seeing some of these guys that you played with in the past and so forth, give us some of your observations first half. What do you see that maybe we need to do a little better job of, and maybe something that we did a really good job of?
Yeah, we started off not very good. We dead balled it a lot. Everyone wanted to go one-on-one. There wasn't much cutting or driving or kicking, which leads to open shots. And that just kind of creates or helps people play better when the ball is moving quicker. So yeah, once the ball started to go in the hoop more, everyone kind of gained more confidence, and that's kind of how we got the lead going into the second half. So I say just keep the momentum going because I think we're a quicker team and we can get the ball up the floor.
Yeah, I think that's going to be important. Transition, we got a couple good looks there in transition, and you know, your comment you made there early in the conversation, Blake, about dead balling. Explain to people what, you know, I know and Jeff knows what dead balling is, but there may be listeners out there, viewers out there that doesn't understand what. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. But what's dead balling?
I mean, the player's in a triple threat position, but they're not really doing much with it. They got 3 options, but they're not using it. So just kind of holding the ball and kind of just sitting there is basically what dead ball means.
Well, that's what kind of you were saying too. That leads to everybody else just standing and watching and no ball movement. And
yep.
We all know that the best remedy against good defenses is player movement and ball movement.
Yep.
So, well, we've got about a minute and a half to go here. Any keys going into this second half that Jeff or you or Blake, either one, can see?
I say rebounding for sure. We gotta keep Ramey off the glass. He likes to crash the boards hard, so I think just keeping them off the glass and pushing it into tempo will really help us win this game.
I'm a little concerned about my job. Blake's doing a real good job here, Gary. So, yeah, I agree. I think rebounding is going to be big. We got to stay out of foul trouble. I don't think Morris is the only kid we have with 2 fouls. But, you know, and that Ramey, we got to find him. We got to find every Lancer when the shot goes up and keep him off the board.
And you know what? One of the things I noticed about Ramey, he follows his shot maybe as well as any kid I've watched. He really, and it's not just, you know, shoot it and stand there and watch, then go get it. He knows where it's going. So he's picked up 2 or 3 offensive rebounds there on us like that. So well, we'll take a quick commercial break. We got about a little more than 30 seconds here, and we'll be right back with Charger basketball on WTRE.
JC Bank supports local high school sports teams, helping young athletes thrive for stronger communities. For over a century, JC Bank has offered banking, investments, and trust services to South Central Indiana. And there's exciting news for Decatur County. JC Bank is opening soon in Greensburg at 1035 North Lincoln Street. Whether you need a high-interest savings account or a mortgage, JC Bank is here for you. Learn more at jcbank.com. JC Bank, the bank for your street, not Wall Street. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are back here at Edinburgh High School. Lancers will start with the ball. And ready to start our Kennelly and Daughters Car Wash third quarter.
Ramey with the basketball. Chargers come out in a man-to-man defense. They set a ball screen for him. Has to give it up. That big man hits another one. Berkman. I'm not sure what scouting report is on him, but that young man's done a nice job of stepping up there and hitting those 15-footers. Chargers got everything on the left-hand side of the court. We get it to Cooper Palmer at the free throw line, hand it to Muckerhide. Muckerhide looks at it, kicks to Maurer. Right wing 3 for Maurer, and hits it. Good way to start this quarter.
That is. Brady needs that too.
First 3 of the ball game for Brady Maurer, 32-27 early. Ramey gets all the way to the rim, puts a shoulder into Morris. Are you kidding me? Berkman hits another one.
Yeah, he's having a nice ball game.
Muckerhide brings the ball down the left-hand side. Lancers, can't tell if they're in the zone or what. And this time Youngman hits a 3. 2 threes to start this Kennelly and Daughters third quarter.
We look a little more relaxed here offensively.
Ramey has it, gets it all the way to the rim, puts it up, wild shot, no good. Berkman's there to put in the rebound basket.
Well, what created that? Ramey got to the basket, and we had 3 guys come over and try to help on him.
Muckerhide gets inside the lane, puts up a running 4-footer. It's missed, and the Lancers clear it out. Smith has the ball. He brings it up, gives it to Ramey. Left-hand side of the court, sets the ball screen. Cooper picks up Ramey. Still with his dribble, just inside the arc. He fires away, misses. And
good rebound there by Muckerhide.
First time Ramey did not follow his shot. We get it to Palmer, right side of the rim. He goes up strong and puts it in.
Good dish and a bucket there. Looks like we're going to have a 30-second timeout here by Coach Burton for Lancers. So good start here for the Chargers here in the Kennelly and Daughters third quarter.
Lancers don't have near the energy on defense that they had to start the game, right. Gary. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you're all jacked up when you start the game and ready to, really get after things and have a little. That's why I felt like that bucket at the end of the half was a good thing for us because that kind of gave us a little shot in the arm there. And when you're playing defense and the team scores right at the end of the half there, that kind of deflates you a little bit defensively. Like Mason Morris is going to pick up Ramey here full court. Just hopefully he doesn't get a third foul.
I was going to say Mason's got 2 fouls, so he's got to be careful here.
Yeah, just give him plenty of room there and stay down on your feet. Make it tough for him to get to the basket.
Lancers get the ball in their front court. Ramey has it on the high left-hand side. Center of the court it goes to Brockman. Brockman puts up a running 8-footer and somehow gets that banked in.
That's a nice shot there by Brockman. A little kiss off the glass.
That's one of them as a coach. You say, no, oh, nice shot. Muckerhide has it, left-hand side, gets it to the free throw line, out to Morris. Morris finds his way to the rim, blocking foul on the Lancers, so he ought to get 2 free throws.
Good strong drive there by Mason Morris, but he's got to be careful there.
He is going to get 2 Big Sky free throws, so Mason Morris goes to the line, chance to break into the scoring column here. Gets the ball from the referee, spins it a little bit. Flies the ball in the air. Nice high arching shot goes in.
Like Hartwell checking in the ball game for the Lancers here for Ramey. So
Ramey give up his spot underneath the basket on this, Gary.
Excuse me, that wasn't for Ramey. He checked in for Smith.
Morris's second free throw's up and good.
Yeah, that, I guess Hartwell must be a better rebounder inside. So
Lancers quickly up the floor. Brockman inside to Bushman. Gets back up on top to Ramey. Back to Ramey. It gets kicked out. Around the arc, they work the basketball. Brockman has it over there. Do a little screen and roll. Number 10.
Yeah, nice. Second time they've run that little ball screen and roll the basket, and I think Hartwell's been maybe the recipient of that, maybe both times.
Yep. Chargers with the ball in their offensive end. Looker Hyde gets inside the arc, kicks it out to Morris. Now back to Morris. Around the arc we go. Palmer has it on the right-hand side, finds Youngman cutting over to him. Now Looker Hyde outside. Oh, nice pass inside to Maurer, right in front of the rim up
there. There we go. Good look.
41-35, Chargers up, 4:55 to play here in the Kennelly & Daughters third quarter. Lancers with the basketball, right-hand side of the court. Find Bushman. He's hot. Nope, he finally misses one. Big swing by Hartwell. And Maurer goes over his back on the shot and fouls him pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know whether Muckerhide's down. He's getting up, but I don't know whether he got hit in the head or on the rebound. I think it might have been by our own player even.
So Hartwell's going to go line for two.
It's like Caden's going to kind of walk it off, but Coach going to put
Rennekamp.
Owen Rennekamp in for him, looks like. I don't know whether Caden's a little oozy or what, but we know how tough a kid Caden is, so.
Well, I know this is terrible to say, but you sure don't want to act like you got a concussion.
Right.
You know. I didn't see what happened. I don't think he got hit that hard, but you sure don't want to act like it.
Yeah,
so.
I think somebody, I could tell it was one of our players, one of their players kind of swiped at the ball there as it was coming off the rim.
Hartwell gets that first one to go in.
Kind of caught him in the head there with an arm or elbow or something.
That was Brady Maurer, just his first foul of the game. Hartwell puts his second one up. Really flat, both of them, but he got them both to go.
41-37 Chargers, 4:42 to go here in the Kennelly & Daughters Car Wash third quarter.
Youngman has it just inside the arc, gives it to Palmer down the right-hand side. He tries baseline. Got Youngman in the right corner open. They cover up on him. They take the ball away from him in the corner. Brockman has it. He's on the break, gives it to Ramey. Ramey gets around the defender, up and in. Nope, he missed the shot, but Maurer fouled him.
Well, again, you've got to just keep Ramey from getting to the basket. He's doing a good job of giving us a little shot fake and then just kind of going around us, and he's got such a quick first step. It's like Owen Eldridge getting ready to check back in for the Chargers. And Caden Muckerhide, too.
Puts his first one up and in. It's like Youngman's going to get checked out there. I don't know if he got dinged up a little bit down there when they took the ball or what. So Ramey's second free throw attempt, 38-41. Now 39-41. Chargers with a 2-point lead and a basketball. We get it in the front court. Muckerhide has to pick up his dribble. Finds Palmer on the left wing. Up on top to Morris. Around the arc we go to Maurer. Up on top of Muckerhide. Muckerhide spins, hits that three.
Much better ball movement there, Jeff. We got the ball from one side back to the other. Got Caden coming off a screen there.
And we leave a Lancer wide open. Fortunately for us, he misses, but a Lancer pulls down the rebound, kicks out to a teammate. We got Brockman, kick across the corner. Get Maurer in the air. He drives to the lane, kicks out to a teammate. Long three goes up, nothing but net. Brockman hits a three.
Back to a 2-point ball game, 44-42 Chargers.
Muckerhide with the ball in the front court. Now to Palmer, off his hands. He recovers. Now Morris up on top. Around the arc we go. Muckerhide has it on high left wing. Trying to work on Ramey. Gives to Eldridge. Loses his dribble. Now back to Muckerhide. He gets to the free throw line. Kicks to Morris. Morris finds the lane. He gets fouled on that shot. He's going back to the Big Sky free throw line.
Good aggressive move there by Mason Morris to get to the free throw line. He'll take a couple free throws here.
Morris hit his first two he took tonight. Gets the ball from the referee.
You know, one of the things I'd like to see us do more, we did it once there. We need to get Brady down there on the block, get him posted up, and really look to attack them inside. We got a little size advantage there with Brady, and just as I say that, he's coming out of the game.
Yeah, Morris hit his first free throw.
Logan Odell checks in the ball game for Brady Maurer.
Morris at the free throw line, puts the second one in the air, and he hits it.
It's both Big Sky free throws. Looks like Coach Metz is going to call a 30-second timeout here. So 46-42 Chargers. Kind of been a back and forth quarter here so far, but we've done some things okay on the offensive end, and the big thing I think on the defensive end is Brockman, you obviously have to know where he's at on the perimeter, and I think Ramey, you just have to kind of dig in and not let him get to the basket.
This third quarter started a lot like the game did.
Yep.
Edinburgh had a lot of energy on defense, kind of got us off our plan a little bit, but we fought through it here in the second half where we didn't in the first quarter. So it's kind of back and forth now. What looked like was going to be a blowout early, we come back and got the lead there before halftime, and now it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, we just need to dig in and get one stop at a time.
All right, Ramey has the ball. He finally gets it in the front court. Chargers into man-to-man defense. Ramey and Morris, and Muckerhide tips the ball away, of course, right into a Lancer's hand. Now Owen Eldridge.
Owen Eldridge
takes it away down the right-hand side. He gets it up and in.
Really nice bucket there by Owen Eldridge, and took it the length of the floor to score.
Lancers quickly up the floor, put up a long two just inside the arc. That's Seegers, his first points of the night.
48-44 Chargers.
Muckerhide gets it in the lane. He's surrounded by Lancers. Finds Eldridge on the cut. He misses. Goes up fighting for his own rebound. Couldn't quite get it. Lancers come away with it. It's a nice cut by Owen there.
Yes.
We went Lancer free. Ball goes out of bounds off the Chargers. So Lancer's going to inbound into their basket.
Yeah, it's Logan Odell giving up a lot of size there with number 3 and strength. Looks like they're going to switch Cooper on him.
So Lancers to inbound under their basket. Ramey going to trigger it in. Here we go. They go up on top, that number 3. Get to Ramey, comes all the way up on top. Oh, backdoor cut, and we foul him. That number 3 on Seegers.
Nice little set out of bounds play ran there by Coach Burton. And got Seegers coming off a back screen there. Just threw the lob to him, but Muckerhide picks up his second foul, looks like.
Yep.
Team foul 3.
So Seegers going line for 2. Puts his first one in the air. In and out, no good.
2:18 to go here in the Canelli Daughters Car Wash third quarter. Chargers on top by 4.
Second free throw is up, and it's good.
3-point ball game.
Muckerhide has the ball in the front court, gets a ball screen from Odell. Working around the arc, which we're getting very good at that. Palmer gets all the way to the right side of the rim, puts it up and in.
Good decision there by Cooper, on balance. Nice bucket there by Cooper.
And he didn't rush it. It was a nice pace.
Kind of kept his head up, knew where the defense was at, and took advantage of it.
Lancers with the ball in their front court. Working around to Ramey. Ramey on the right-hand side, right in front of his coach. Gets a ball screen. Eldridge is over there, shut off the baseline. He gets kicked to the corner now. Three-pointer goes up, and it's
a really nice ball movement. Blake talked at halftime about penetration kick. Ramey did a nice job kicking it out, and they made that extra pass to Brockman in the corner for the 3.
We do not want him to get hot. Chargers with the ball. Odell, he gets it inside to Eldridge. Left block, gets it down there in no man's land. Finds Odell on the wing. He puts up a 3, short, no good. Nothing but white jerseys pull down the rebound. They throw it over the top. Brockman finds a teammate. And that shot gets blocked by Morris. Of course, Lancers come down with the free ball. They kick it outside the arc. Number 3 is going to put up a 3. It's missed badly, and Morris comes away with the rebound. Chargers hustle it to their end of the floor. Muckerhide, left side of the rim, has to fight to keep the ball out of Lancers' hands. We work it around to Palmer. Palmer puts the ball on the floor, gets to the right side of the rim again. This time he's long. Eldridge with the rebound, puts it up and in.
Good follow-up there, Bowen Eldridge.
52-48, Chargers with the lead with 40 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Lancers with the basketball. Ramey works it to the right-hand side. Looking inside, now up on top. Brockman has it. Stay on him, Logan. We don't want him getting hot. Dribbles around, now kicks it back out to Ramey. It looks like they're going to play for one here. Ramey calls for a ball screen. He gets it. Now give it to Brockman. Brockman's going to bring the ball up on top. Now Ramey has it. Nodell's on him. Work to the left-hand side. We're down to 8 seconds. Looking for a backdoor cut. It's not there. Ramey puts it on the floor, puts up a 15-footer and hits it.
Nice shot by Ramey there. A little 15-footer.
Long shot at the end. The quarter goes up, no good. So 52-50. Chargers take the lead into the fourth quarter here tonight.
Yeah, they outscored us a bucket there. So we'll take some commercial breaks and be back with our Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter and more Charger basketball on WTRE.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The boys at Acres are making deals on a big selection of in-stock new 2023 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2023 Dodge Challengers, 2023 Ram half-ton and heavy-duty trucks. Or how about a Jeep? They've got new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, Compasses, and Wagoneers. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great Black Friday deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg. Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year,
we are back at Edinburgh High School. Jeff, that was a 23-point quarter for us, but we gave up 25, so we've got to figure some things out on the defensive end.
Well, we got Youngman back in the ball game to start this fourth quarter. Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter. Odell still on the floor, gets it to Youngman down by our bench. We get it to Muckerhide, left side of the rim, running.
Tough shot. That's really a tough shot there by Caden.
Mrs. Long, Edinburgh comes away with another rebound. Edinburgh's got to be out rebounding us by a lot tonight, aren't they?
Well, I'm not keeping theirs. I just been keeping ours. I kind of lose track of things there sometimes, but you're probably right.
It's like Chargers go to a zone. They find Hartwell.
Yeah,
He puts it up
nice pass by Ramey inside. We've got a tie ball game now here.
They tie it up just over 7 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Chargers working the ball around the perimeter. I think we need to, like you said earlier, get Maurer underneath that basket. Force feed it. He's by far the biggest kid on the court. Owen Eldridge gets to the lane.
Really
nice reverse pivot.
Nice move there by Owen.
Gives the Chargers the lead. Lancers with the ball in their front court. Of course, the ball's in Ramey's hands. He gets the ball screen. Takes it to the middle of the court. Now Brockman has it. Brockman's got Eldridge on him. It's like Chargers decide if we're in a zone or a man here.
I think we're man.
Yeah.
Muckerhide trying to deny it to Ramey.
Do good. Oh, we knock it away from him. Muckerhide ends up with the basketball. Gets it up front to Youngman. Tough pass. Youngman right side of the rim, up and in.
Good look ahead there, and Chase converts a layup. Chargers back up by 4 here, 56-52.
Ramey brings the ball into the front court. They step out for a three there. That's Laundere. He misses. Muckerhide comes away with the rebound. Finds Maurer just outside the arc. He's going to fire from there. Hits it. Brady hits a three.
So 7 quick ones there by the Chargers, and put us back up by 7 here. Biggest margin we've had in this second half. So looks like a full timeout by the Lancers. So we'll take commercial breaks and be back with Charger basketball on WTRE.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
We're back here at Edinburgh High School. Chargers have scored 7 straight and take a 59-52 lead. 6:04 to go here in our Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter. We just got to continue, Jeff, to get stops down here and defend.
Well, at 7:14, the Lancers tied it up with a bucket at 52 points. And in that past minute, we outscored them 7-0, Gary. So game of runs.
Yep.
Lancers with the basketball. They put it in Ramey's hands. Parmer picks him up, kick to Brockman, back to Ramey right in front of his bench. Parmer's still on him, gets a ball screen. Now Hartwell has it. Back up on top to Ramey. Bushman, Brockman sets the ball scheme.
Lancers being very patient. I wish Brady would stay on his feet.
Brockman has it out on top. Muckerhide's on him. Gets the ball screen. Do a little pick and roll. Muckerhide gets his hands on it. Rolls into Brady Maurer's hands. And Brady
that's
comes
a couple really nice defensive plays by Caden to keep our defensive stops alive.
Chargers going to set their offense against Lancers man-to-man defense. Youngman on the right-hand side. Back to Muckerhide. He puts it on the floor. Gets the low block and loses it out of bounds.
Lost. Edinburgh's got that play scouted. They really, load the side up defensively there, and much like last week, Jeff, both teams have played pretty well. There haven't been very many turnovers. Unofficially, I have us for 7 and Edinburgh for 5.
Edinburgh with the ball in their offensive end. Brockman has it. Eldridge is on him, and he shoots it over Eldridge and hits it.
Yep. Boy, he's having a good night.
Yeah, it took him a while to get started there, but he's really lit it up here in the second half. Muckerhide with the ball. Gives it to Parmer on the high right wing. Finds Youngman down the corner. Bauer up on top. Round the arc we go. Parmer left corner with it. Puts it on the floor. Gets it right in front of the rim. He's able to get the shot up. Owens there for the rebound.
Yeah,
and he got fouled on the floor.
Yeah, good offensive rebound there by Owen.
Owen's playing the type of game tonight that Coach Metz talked about how, who was it, picked up those cheap baskets just following Caden to the line, or following Nobby last year, I think he said. Just follow him, pick up the misses, and put it back in. That's kind of what Owen's doing tonight. Owen got the ball on the block, working on it. He gets spun around, puts the shot up, no good. Parmer
good job
gets
by
his
Cooper there trying to keep it alive, but just couldn't.
Ball goes into Ramey's hands, quickly down the left-hand side. Muckerhide's able to block that shot, up ahead to Eldridge. Eldridge on the right-hand side. He lays it up short. Muckerhide's there for the putback basket. (61-55), 4 minutes to play here in the ball game. Edinburgh with the basketball. Chargers with the lead. Brockman has it. Eldridge goes down, so Brockman's going to step back for a long three. It's no good. Long rebound to Lancer, and Muckerhide reaches in fouls.
Yeah, it was kind of a deep rebound there, but sometimes you have to pick your battles. And first team foul, though, on the Chargers, so.
Third on Muckerhide. Lancer's going to inbound under their basket. Ramey to inbound it. Hit to Hartwell. Back to Ramey. Parmer gets his hands on it. Bounces off Edinburgh. Charger basketball.
I think we got one there, but it's kind of hard to tell. 6-point lead for the Chargers. It's like Smith's going to check back in the ball game for the Lancers for Hartwell.
We're going to inbound right in front of the Lancers bench. Cooper has it. Has to go over top to Youngman. As Ramey's on Muckerhide. Now we get the ball to Muckerhide, and he's going to bring it up.
3:45 to go here in the Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter.
Muckerhide has it. Youngman, right-hand side. Parmer in the right corner. Looks underneath Eldridge. Doesn't throw it in there. Now brings his dribble out. Now gets it Eldridge. He's wide of the block. Up on top of Muckerhide. He's going to
show some patience here.
Yep. All screen from Maurer. Muckerhide has the ball up on top. Ramey knocks it out of his hands into the backcourt. Puts a lot of hands on him back there. Muckerhide gets around him. Oh, nice throw over the top to Parmer. He misses, but Eldridge is there to get the rebound basket.
Owen Eldridge really played a nice ball game, Jeff.
He has played really well tonight. And no matter how it turns out, his confidence has got to be going up.
Yep.
And I think that's big for Owen. They kick all the way out to the half court to Ramey.
6-point lead. 2:50 to go here in the final quarter.
Brockman has it back to Ramey. Tried that backdoor thing. We done a good job of shutting that down. Ramey has it. Finds Bushman. He puts up a three and hits it. Berkman. Sorry, that was a two-pointer.
Yep.
Chargers with the basketball. 2:30 to play. Youngman has it. Looks inside. Nothing there. Maurer in the right corner. Up on top to Cooper. Now Caden has it. Back to Youngman. Youngman on the left wing. Maurer up on top. Round the arc we go with it. Now Muckerhide has it. Gets the ball screen. They hedge out on that hard. Now Maurer checks his feet. Inside to Eldridge. Up on top to Muckerhide. Muckerhide. Ramey's on him pretty good.
Yeah.
Muckerhide finds Palmer cutting to the elbow. And
I could see that coming.
Yep. And let's fight for the ball. Ramey comes away with it. Nice behind the back pass. Palmer's there to steal that. Job, Brady, not to give up on that play. Yeah, when Caden come around Palmer there, he brought his man right to him. Caden puts up an off-balance shot and hits it. 8-point lead, a minute and a half to play here.
Yeah.
Edinburgh's going to take a timeout.
Full timeout here by Coach Burton. 65-57 Chargers with a minute 34 to go here in our ball game. We'll take a commercial break and be right back with Charger basketball.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Well, we're back here at Edinburgh High School, full timeout by the Lancers after we score that last basket. 65-57. North has the lead with a minute 30 to play in this ball game.
Well, we just need to play solid here. We don't need to gamble. We need to make them, if they're going to beat us, they're going to beat us with jump shots. Give them one attempt, no second chance points, and then take care of the basketball. Now, the Lancers are in a little bit of situation here where they've only got one team foul. So, if they're going to have to foul, it's going to be kind of tough.
Yeah. Oh, boy, Muckerhide gets his hands on that ball in the backcourt, knocks it out. So they got a little farther to go with the basketball this time. Caden's got 3 fouls, so you don't want him to pick up a cheap one on this. They bring him into the backcourt to help him out. We take the ball out of Ramey's hands. If we can keep it out of his hands, it'd be a good thing. That's not going to happen very long as he circles around and gets the ball. So Lancers with the ball in their front court. Chargers stay in their man-to-man defense. Brockman has it, works it just inside the arc to the right-hand side, and he puts up another one and hits it.
Well, Brockman's really had a nice second half for them.
Yeah, I think 16, 13 of them in the second half. Muckerhide gets the ball across the timeline. It's pretty open. He gets all the way to the rim. He gets fouled.
Yeah, looks like a blocking foul, so Caden's going to go to the free throw line. Shoot a couple of Big Sky free throws.
Fouls on Eli Smith of the Lancers, just his 3rd foul. Muckerhide's going for 2. He's there in the first quarter and hadn't been there since.
That's what I was just thinking.
First one goes up, looks long. It is.
Yeah, needs to get this second one to make it a 3-possession game here.
Caden gets the ball from the referee, puts his toe on the nail. 2 dribbles, eyes it, flies it. No good again.
Again, we just got to get a defensive stop here.
Ramey in a hurry. Muckerhide fouled him on the drive.
It's okay. That's just our second team foul. So,
but that's 4 on Caden.
Yeah, looks like Coach Met's going to switch them around. Looks like Muckerhide's going to guard Brockman, and Morris is on Ramey.
Ramey tosses it in, comes all the way up on top, gets the ball screen, goes to the right-hand side, steps through a double team, misses, ball's on the floor. It's still on the floor. Lancers come away with it. And we have a whistle.
Two officials both blew the whistle. I'm not sure. They're just trying to come up with an agreement on what it was. I think one official might have had a foul on us.
Okay. Timeout White. So Edinburgh called timeout. Good.
I think that they may be down to 1, maybe 2 timeouts left for the Lancers at this point. Looks like it's going to be a 30-second time. Oh, it's full time. Oh, I can't tell. The referee signaled full, but
both teams are on the floor, so it looks like it's a 30 on the floor.
Yeah. 6-point lead for the Chargers. 46 seconds to go. Be Lancer basketball. I think it'll be under the basket.
That's a good question. It's just at that point where you don't know where they're going to put it.
Yeah. Based on where the official's standing with the ball, I'm guessing it's going to be out of bounds under the basket. What we don't want to do here is probably give up a three, you know. But at the same time, you can't fly out at them and foul a three-point shooter. You just got to play solid defense. But the thing we've been talking about from the get-go tonight, Jeff, we got to rebound it.
Right. You know, I feel like one of the last rebounds we had, it was a long rebound out. If you do a good job blocking out and it's a long rebound, that's just part of the game.
Really got to talk and communicate on the screens on this out-of-bounds play, too.
Okay, Lane's going to inbound under their basket, and we still got the horn going off. What's the problem here?
Yeah, I think probably had it set to ring and finally.
Okay. All right, so here we go again. Lancers inbound under their basket. Ramey has it. They have to go clear over the top. Brockman has it. He's guarded by Muckerhide, looking for a ball screen. Now Hartwell has it. He works to the right-hand side. Smith, Ramey. Eldridge is there to pick him up. He's going to try a three right in front of the bench. He comes up short. And
again, Ramey gets the rebound.
Yep.
Or no, excuse me, that was Smith that got the rebound.
Edinburgh's working the ball. They kick it out to Ramey. We're at 26 seconds. He fires a shot. It's no good. Chargers do a really good job of blocking out. Palmer has it, and they foul him.
Yeah, it's like Chargers have ball out on the baseline because that's only second team foul on the Lancers. So 65-59 Chargers. Looks like Coach Met's going to substitute Brady Maurer in here for Mason Morris, probably offensive purposes, and maybe help be able to get the ball in a little bit.
Laundere picks up his fourth foul. Cooper to inbound under the Lancers basket. A lot of pressure. Whew. We got lucky there. They tip it out.
We kind of delayed making our pass there a little bit. And
all right, we got her set up here again. Cooper's going to inbound.
Yeah, 19.2 seconds to go here in the ball game.
Coop gets the ball from the referee. Looks, gets it to Youngman. Youngman on the baseline. They foul him.
Chargers still have the ball out of bounds. That's 4 team fouls now. So the Chargers will be in the bonus on the next one.
Coop gets the ball from the referee. We're going to try it again. Everybody's running away. Now we got Coach Metz takes a timeout.
Yep, full timeout here. So we'll take a quick commercial break and be back with the final, hopefully 17.8 seconds here. It's Charger basketball on WTRE.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
We're back here at Edinburgh High School. 17.4 seconds to go. Chargers on top 65-59. Got the ball out on the baseline. Cooper's in one spot.
We get it into Muckerhide. Muckerhide, oh boy, that should be in. Wow, that's a pretty hard foul.
Yeah.
Pretty hard foul.
Yeah.
But
and I don't know that he necessarily did it intentionally. He kind of stepped over. Caden kind of cut that direction, but 15.9 seconds to go. Looks like Caden's going to go to the free throw line.
So we're taking our time. I don't know why. Caden's at the line. He struggled there the only other time he's been in line here in this fourth quarter.
It's like a pair of Big Sky free throws here.
First one's up. It's good.
It's like Mason Morris going to check back in the ball game for Brady Maurer for defensive purposes.
7-point lead.
Coach Metz taking everybody else off the line. We got a 3-possession lead now, which is important. We just don't want to give up a 3 and a foul. You know, that's.
It looks like if he makes this, we might put some pressure on Gary.
Yeah, and it's not going to hurt us to foul out on the floor. We've got fouls to use.
Booker Hyde's second one's up, and it's good.
Nice 8-point lead here.
Ramey finally picks the ball up, splits our defense. We foul him at the half-court line, 14 seconds on the clock. Youngman fouled. It's his first foul of the ball game. Our third foul of the quarter.
Yeah, we've still got another foul to use, but hopefully with a 3-possession lead here, just let him get to the basket and don't foul. And
Brockman, he fires a 3 straight on. It's going to be short. It goes out of bounds. They save it. Brockman has it close to the sideline. Time's got to be getting close. It is.
Yeah.
Ball goes out of bounds. I think they're going to.
That's the ball game.
That's going to be your ball game. North Decatur comes away with a big win, 67-59, Gary.
Yeah, that's a good win, especially after the slow start we had, and just played a good, solid fourth quarter there and made some plays when we needed to. So we'll take some commercial breaks and be back to wrap things up here with Charger basketball on WTRE.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy-Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy-Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
JC Bank supports local high school sports teams, helping young athletes thrive for stronger communities. For over a century, JC Bank has offered banking, investments, and trust services to South Central Indiana. And there's exciting news for Decatur County. JC Bank is opening soon in Greensburg at 1035 North Lincoln Street. Whether you need a high-interest savings account or a mortgage, JC Bank is here for you. Learn more at jcbank.com. JC Bank, the bank for your street, not Wall Street. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are back here at Edinburgh High School where the Chargers come out with an 8-point victory, 67-59 over the Lancers tonight. And Jeff, let's start off. Why don't you run down the scoring a little bit here, and then we'll wait on Coach Metz and see if we can get this wrapped up.
Real quickly for the Lancers, had 3 in double figures. Brockman, Ramey both with 16. Berkman, the big kid in the middle, ended up with 14 points for them. Hartwell come off the bench for 10. And Seegers has 3 points for them. 6 of 8 from the free throw line in the game. They hit 5 3-pointers the entire basketball.
So they
game.
had 4 kids in double figures. That's good for balance.
Well, how about our Chargers here? We're going to start with Caden Muckerhide, 16. Brady Maurer, 14. 2 kids with 10. Youngman with 10. Eldridge comes off the bench and gives us 10. Cooper Palmer has 8. Logan Odell comes off the bench, gives us 5. And Mason Morris, 4 points for him tonight. We were 10 of 15 from the foul line, Gary. We hit 7 threes.
Well, that's great. I I had us unofficially 7 for 16 from the three-point line after starting 1 for 9.
Wow.
So drastic improvement there. And then 24 for 43 overall, which is, probably about 55% from the field overall. So those are both good numbers. I had us unofficially with 7 turnovers, and Edinburgh with 7 turnovers. So a pretty well played game, especially with considering the fact that you have 2 teams that are both pretty quick and athletic.
Yeah, and nobody fouled out of the game. I thought it was a well officiated game. On top of it. The flow kept going and stuff. But, the one thing I wanted to mention, we got down there early in the first quarter. Second quarter, we fought back, had a lead. Coops hits that running shot there to end the half, give us a 2-point lead at halftime.
Yeah, 4 points.
4-point lead at halftime, I'm sorry. But then there in the fourth quarter with 7:14 to go, Lancers claw back and finally tie this game back up, and I thought we was going to be in for a dogfight. And then in just over a minute, we were back up 7 and just kind of held that lead right there the rest of the way out.
Yep. Made some good plays down the stretch and made some free throws down the stretch there, which is always important. So, Jeff, let me read through our sponsors, all those people out there that help us bring this game to each and every one of our folks that tune in. H&R Block, Decatur County Memorial Hospital, Kennelly and Daughters Car Wash, Napoleon State Bank, Stone's Farm Service, Big Sky Restaurant, Gillen Howe Funeral Home, Acra Automotive Group, By-Rite Auto, Decatur County Recycle, Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Walters Tire, Hamilton Tebby Law Office, JC Bank, Russ Hubler Ford, Levenstein's Abbey Carpet, and Fry's A&W. Looks like we got Coach Metz joining us, and Coach, good win. After we had a little bit of a sluggish start there, whatever. But I want to start with the fact that we just talked about Edinburgh finally clawing back in and tying the thing up at 52, and then we went on that little 7-0 run there in the fourth quarter to kind of put some distance, and then we kind of maintained that down the stretch.
And the key to me in that little stretch that gave us that spurt was the fact that we were able to finish a defensive possession with a clean defensive rebound, push it, get it in tempo, and finish on the other end. It's been maddening. You would think that we never work on shell drill, and I'm doing it every single day this year. And a lot of our concepts, I don't know if we're thinking about it too much, or we're so consumed with guys on the backside of the defense that we feel like we got to be there, or what the case may be. But it's definitely something we got to get figured out because our help was non-existent tonight.
One adjustment I thought you made in the first half, which kind of changed their rhythm a little bit, when you went to that little 3-2 zone, and I thought that was a good move on your part. And sometimes you think from the stands, well, gosh, they've been shooting the ball well from the perimeter and been getting the basket. Why would we go to a zone? And sometimes that'll throw them just out of rhythm, and they'll do something different that'll change things.
Yeah, and that's something. And honestly, when we got off the bus tonight, I looked at Brent and I said, every single, and we didn't do it as nearly as often as I wanted to, but something I want to be better at is switching defenses more often. I think of some different opponents that we played. Lawrenceburg comes to mind. About every 4 or 5 possessions, they're switching to something else. And just as you start to feel like you're getting comfortable, you got to readjust and go into something completely different.
Yeah.
And credit to them. I know 44, I've seen him hit some mid-range, but he had some go in that I thought were really tough twos for us.
Little banker, if I remember right there in the first half.
Hit one that hit the front of the rim and kind of rolled up and went in. But, I agree. I think that's something that this group is versatile enough that we can do more of, just to kind of give us every edge that we can possibly find in a game plan.
Yeah, well, he ended up the game with 14, I think Jeff said. But Brockman had a nice game for them. But Ramey is a tough match. He is so explosive.
Yep.
He gets his head down, gets to the basket, and above all, he does a great job rebounding for only 5'9". He always follows every shot, and yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I went back and looked at some statistics from them. He was averaging over 10 rebounds a game.
Yeah,
and it's easy to see why.
Yeah,
like you said, there were times, and it's so frustrating to me as a coach. There were times where he would shoot the ball, and we would have 3 guys just kind of stand there watching. Next thing you know, shortest guy on the floor ends up with a rebound, puts it right back in for a quick 2, and our guys are looking at each other like, what just happened? Like, come on, man. We got to block out. We got to finish the defensive possession, and don't rely on somebody else getting the defensive rebound. You go get the defensive rebound.
Right.
So.
Well, for us, young man, I thought played really, really well for you off the bench tonight, Owen Eldridge.
Owen Eldridge is getting better every game, and his minutes have increased, I think, every game from the South game. He's just got a crafty knack of scoring around the rim. He does a really nice job, in transition, if we can find him, of getting the ball up high on the glass and letting it lay in. And he's got probably more so almost than anybody else on this team, a fast second jump. Whereas if he does have one kind of rim out, there's a good chance he's going to get his own offensive rebound and be able to go back up with it. So I agree. I don't know how many rebounds he ended up with, but to see him get 10 points, I would think he's probably approaching the 10 rebound mark. Maybe I'm off on that, but
unofficially I had him for 7.
But still, for him, 10 and 7 off the bench, I can't ask for much better bench production out of one guy than
he did a great job. Well, like you've mentioned before, there's plenty of missed shots for people to get, just like last year when Spears kid missed all those shots. And, that's why Lance cleaned everything up.
That's right. Lance cleaned everything up from Blake. Thanks, Blake.
Well, Coach, we go to Oldenburg tomorrow night. Tell us a little bit about them. I know you played them in a scrimmage earlier, and they've got some length. So.
Yeah, they do. That's one thing that definitely when you look at them on film, they sit in a 3-2 zone every once in a while, and I think if they touch fingertips, they can almost go sideline to sideline with those 3 guys across the top. But they got a couple really nice guards / forwards, and the Miles kid and the Stinger kid that can shoot a little bit from the perimeter. It's going to be all about our confidence in our shooting, and if it carries over to tomorrow night, to me. I know when they played Edinburgh, they went more man than I've seen them typically. And talking to their coach before game, their coach had mentioned that he would like to get back to running some more man. So we may see more man tomorrow than what I'm anticipating. But at the same time, if we can settle in and our zone offense and really knock down some shots and stop them on the defensive end, which is easier said than done based on our defensive end tonight. I think hopefully we can walk out of Oldenburg tomorrow night, hopefully on the right side of the scoreboard.
Well, good luck tomorrow night, Coach. Great win tonight, conference win, which is always important to get started on the right foot in the conference. So we will see you at beautiful downtown Oldenburg tomorrow night.
That sounds good, guys. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Coach. Again, Chargers with a 67-59 victory tonight here at Edinburgh. I've got my Bergs mixed up there. And Jeff, I don't have really anything else. Good win for our Chargers. Always good to win on the road, and we're kind of road warriors to start the season here.
Conference game, right?
Yep.
First conference game. So started out good with that, and good crowd from North Decatur. Traveled well over here tonight. Nice gym, had a lot of fun. Something tonight's never happened in all the time I've been doing this, and the officials were being officiated or scouted tonight.
Graded.
So it's interesting talking to that man. It was watching the officials.
Yeah, he was very interesting. He had been, I don't know if he told you, he's retired now. That's why he's doing what he's doing, but he officiated for 50 years.
Yes, he told me that.
That's pretty amazing. So we'll appreciate Blake helping us out with the camera tonight, and hopefully he's earned a permanent job there now.
Yeah, halftime report. I was getting a little worried about my seat here, so I thought me and Blake might have to switch.
Well, thanks everyone for joining us tonight. Hopefully, if you can't make it to Oldenburg tomorrow night, it's a little closer trip for our Charger fans. But please tune in and join us again around 7:30 tomorrow night at OA, and hopefully our Chargers will come away with a victory. Again, 67-59 Chargers, and we'll see everybody.